Hello!
Hello, AOS fans!
It's the agents of Necromunda!
The agents of what?
Necromunda.
Wow, yes, tonight I'm playing Delaque.
Ooh. Delaque that. It's terrible. Yeah, and I'm playing Cawdor. So Delaque and Cawdor, we're going to get so many rules wrong.
Absolutely, the lack of knowledge in this game is untrue.
Oh, that's so much better than mine. Yeah, it's just going to be, I mean, there's new rules, we're doing a new mission from the book, and these are all gangs.
These are all new gangs. These are our patron, I say patron sponsored, they are effectively,
yeah.
But they're all named for the patrons. I think all mine are anyway, I don't know if all of yours are. But
they are, all of mine are, except my rats.
Okay.
I've got some bomb rats.
You've got some bomb rats. Wow, I'm looking forward to seeing those later. Yeah, so all of mine are. So, and it was quite hard because this scenario, we had to choose one or two people not to play, because we are doing the scenario 3 Forgotten Riches out of the book. Actually, my book's not in the best
doing so well.
A little bit unhinged. In this one, you had to roll, and if you got a low number, you could only field less models. We both rolled the same number, both rolled a 6, which meant we could field 7 models. And we actually, these are our starter warbands, so we only had 8 in them. So we did have to basically leave one of our patrons out in the cold.
2. Well, I had to leave 2.
You had to leave 2, oh yes, because yours are cheap, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I had, sorry Joey99, you did get left out. You were left out basically on the basis that I've got 2 guys with 2 pistols, so I thought, well, for more fun, I'll take the duplicate out. Sorry, Joey.
I left out Acolyte Kyle and Brother Syntax because they both got pistols, and I figured this map's not going to get very close very quickly, because you'll see it in a minute. It's quite spaced out. So yeah, I'm a little concerned about that, dude.
Yep, so for the scenario Forgotten Riches, basically we've stumbled across this area of the Underhive where there's a load of old treasure chests with stuff in, and we've turned up and we've got to find the treasure, and we've used our Age of Sigmar counters to mark those, so there's 4. We had to place them randomly on 4 of the 6 tiles, nothing in the middle, and that's what happened. And then we deployed on 1 each of the tiles that were left, and as Pete and I usually take this game very seriously, we normally deploy on whatever available space is nearest to us, and that's what we did tonight.
Yeah, because we haven't got the room to be able to do anything else, frankly.
No.
So there you go, we set up, you'll see the boards, you'll see the setup in a minute, and we're going to crash on with the game.
Woo!
There's another rule to remember, Robin. Obviously, if your fighters are more than 8 inches away from everybody else at the start of turn, they might get chomped on by something nasty in the Underhive.
Yes, this is a forgotten area of the Underhive. It has some sort of horrible monster in it.
So we'll see you soon in the Underhive. Bye! Hello!
Hello everyone!
We're here to set up.
So here we are, yes, this is the board.
See bits of it, there's all your gang over in that corner over there, and all my gang
So
over
we
this
had to set up within 3 inches of the edge, and I'm quite lucky, I have these little square bits here, but I can only get 3 of my men in, so poor old Milky Bar Kid over here is stuck on his own. That's why he's deployed on his own, because can't literally fit him in.
Literally can't get him in there at all.
So...
Oh dear, well I've got all mine in 2 little groups over the back here, and it's time to rumble. So we have to see who gets a priority or initiative or whatever they call it in this game. I can never remember.
Priority,
so,
I believe.
Roll the dice.
It's my garage, I believe. I have priority.
2.
2.
Not liking your chances.
No, I'm not. 5. And 2 is greater than 5 in the garage, so I'm afraid I get
So I get to go first.
Yeah.
What do I do? Well, I will obviously go first. You don't get a choice on that one. So that's my decision, though. That's my own decision. I'm not letting the game tell me what to do. And I'm going to activate Reverend Maynard over here to start with.
Is he your boss?
He's not my boss.
He's
no.
Boss.
Reverend Rob is my boss over here.
Rob. Okay, so I've got Marlowe. Marlowe is my Kit Marlowe. He's my leader over here.
Okay.
And I've got 2 champions, and they're both over there. There's B squared and B plus.
Brilliant. So I'm going to activate Brother Ferret first, and he's going to crawl through this duct here, but unfortunately it's his double action up, so he's already used his...
Has he got a grenade, or is it just a bottle of Coke?
It's just a bottle of Coke, honest.
Okay.
It's definitely not going to throw anything. He doesn't actually have any weapons on him at all, though. He is just the rat delivery device.
Oh, he's the rat delivery. Oh, okay.
He is.
Okay, so were you going to let the rats go?
Not just yet.
Okay.
But,
How do they work?
they literally are like models on the field that will run around, and if they come too close to you, they'll blow up.
Okay.
They might blow up on their own.
So do you control them?
Yes.
You control them, but they blow. But they can blow up at any time, or not at any time. But is there a?
When they come within a certain sort of distance of you, so it's sort of proximity triggered.
So there's
stuff
no
like that.
right. Okay. So
I need to reread the rules to get 100% grasp on it. But it's I can release them and send them off in directions, and then if they pass initiative tests, I can control them, and if not, then they just sort of run off in various random directions and stuff like that.
Can you blow yourself up with them?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
If they come back running the wrong way.
Exciting. Well, knowing your dice rolls.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to be responsible for most of the kills in this game. And then also Reverend Maild's going to activate himself afterwards, and he's going to pop through the hole as well. Funk. And that's it. That's my activation done. So it's over to you.
As if by magic, a Reverend Maynard appeared. I am just going to move. Oh crap! I've got to open the door, haven't I? I'm just going to move Milky up to the door here, and then he's going to open it. Oh, I assume I can't use the rest of my movement.
You cannot know.
No, that's annoying. Okay, so that should be that way. So he's just going to stay there.
Okay, so that's your activation done. It's back to me.
Yep.
Okay, well I'm going to activate Reverend Rob over here, my leader, and because he has his icon, his cult icon there, he can activate 3 other people within 3 inches, which is everybody.
It's a very nice cult icon he's got there.
Which is what I'm going to do. Thank you very much. So, to start with, I'm going to move Brother Crouton, and he's just going to do a double move because he hasn't got quite enough to get him over there. But he's going to do a double move over here and snag that icon there.
Always said you had a cult, probably.
Reverend Megaloz is going to go next. Megaloz is just going to run up to as well behind him. Brother Maliki is next on my list, and he's just going to run up to the edge here with a double move, and Reverend Rob is going to follow up just behind there as well.
On earth is the Reverend Maliki carrying?
The Reverend Maliki has a...
It looks like a sort of Gatling gun halberd.
It's a polearm autogun.
Oh, that's what it is.
It's pretty much that. Almost that. It's a polearm with an autogun strapped to the end.
Okay,
and some of the others have a polearm with a blunderbuss strapped to the end instead.
Okay, well that makes perfect sense, obviously. But,
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can see where the Skaven theme comes through in this warband, this game for me. So
yeah, you do like your scabby rats, don't you?
I do like my scabby rats.
Oh, you've got one guy left to finish over there. Well, I'm going to activate Marlowe, and then he will activate in turn the other two with him. Oh, wonk. So we're not counting this toxic soup as anything, are we? It's just,
no, we've got the hole in the middle here.
So that's a hole.
If you get taken down within an inch of that, you might fall in. So we've got to be careful of that one.
And can we run through these?
Yes.
Yes,
and we're saying you can run on those posts,
but you'd have to jump.
Yep.
Right. Okie dokie. So at the paint is going to move 10 inches, double move 10 inches to there, and land on that. I've forgotten what the rules are for carrying. I think one person can carry it, so I don't think that's a problem. And then the other two are going to double move as well.
So carrying a loot or casket or ammo cache is a simple action. If this fire is within 1 inch of a loot casket, they may make a move simple action carrying the loot casket or ammo cache, and when the action ends, the casket is placed in base contact with the fighter. So they effectively pick it up, move with it, and then put it down at the end.
Okay, and that's a simple action.
That's a simple, which means you can do it as many times as you want. So you can do a double move with it.
You can do a double move.
Yeah. Okay, so it's back over to me then. Now I can't really do much with Brother VJ here because he's sort of stuck behind the other side of the duct, so I haven't really got too busy with him.
Spinning his decks.
He is spinning his deck. That's DJ. So there we go.
Well, VJ is a video jockey.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's what VJ is. Yeah. So that's why we need to call him Morph and not VJs.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So he's just going to stay there really, and that's me done.
Okay. Right. I'll see you next week.
Bye. Over to you.
Okay. So I am going to activate B plus because I can. But he's a champion, so he's actually going to make Jason do the heavy lifting. and Jason is going to run over. Jason Frost is going to run over there because he's cool. Over there. But actually the other two are going to follow as well. I don't really know what to do with them yet. But they're a bit out in the open there.
Oh, a little bit.
I'm actually not going to do that, Pete. I'm just going to put him behind there.
Okay.
And he's going to hug into this cover as best he can.
Okay. And what is? That's it, isn't it? So that's the end of that
everybody.
round.
Yeah.
Okay. So nobody's out. We've got no bottle checks to take. Nobody's injured in any way. So we just move on to round 2 straight away.
Round 2. Bing, 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 bing.
Round 2, it's time to roll. Now, if we get a tie, you get initiative this time because I currently have it.
Okay.
4. 50-50 chance.
No. 1. Getting worse.
Me first. Me first.
My guys are moving in the shadows.
Moving in the shadows.
Crash. Clang. You've got to turn there. Some of them haven't got their lights painted on. That's why they can't see where they're going.
So I'm first again, and I am going to go with Reverend Maynard first because he's got that great big whopper of a blast.
With a willy.
I want to use. Get out.
I'd forgotten you had the giant blasty thingy. We should say this is not our first game in our campaign. This is another test game just to get a feel for the warbands. And I have to say, I've really no idea how to play it. I want to play the game like it's cinematic, so that I just run around shooting things like Neo out of whatever it's called, the Matrix. But I've got a feeling that when I do that, I'm going to die horribly. But we'll see.
That's probably what's going to happen to us anyway.
But that's kind of more fun. I kind of feel like it feels to me like it's best to hug the walls and not get engaged, not engage very much. But that's not as much fun to me. But
No,
we'll see how
I
it
agree.
goes. We'll see how it goes. I may not be saying that when I'm dead, when everybody's dead in 5 minutes.
Game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shoot with Reverend Maynard to start with. He gets this great big whopper, and I'm just going to place it straight on the top of B+ there. Just going to land straight on his head.
Okay.
Now it is within range and it is within line of sight, so that's all easy enough. But I've got to roll a hit. 6.
Oh.
Walloped him. So it does not scatter. It's
Okay.
bang on point. So both of those will be hit by this blast.
I hope it doesn't kill them. So that'd be quite disappointing for me. I kind of forgot that this is. You can actually see through there. As I'm an Egypt.
It's not the most spectacular of weapons because I am
Okay.
firing the frag round,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's strength 4.
Okay. So you've got B² and Jason there.
Yes.
Okay. Jason is only a lowly ganger, but the other guy's my most expensive champion. So maybe I should have thought about that before I put him there.
Nah. So both of them are already pinned
Okay.
because they've been hit. So
I've realised I've already made a mistake.
what's that?
B² has infiltrate, which meant I could have
Oh, no.
infiltrated with him and then used Milky, not left Milky behind.
Oh no.
But never mind.
So they both take a hit, they're both down. So now we have to roll to wound. Now it's strength 4 because it's frag. So I'm going to roll for B+ first.
It's B+, not B². I'm looking at the wrong one.
It's a 3 to wound. That's a 3, so
Okay.
he's wounded.
Right.
Then you got to roll to save. Now this doesn't have any AP, and you have
Mesh armor.
mesh armor, which means you
5 or
get
6 though.
5 or 6 save.
No.
So that is only 1 damage, but you only have 1 wound, I
No,
presume.
B+ has 2. 'cause
Oh,
he's a
there you go.
champion. He's
Okay,
a champion.
So he just takes a wound.
Yep.
So he just takes a wound, and also this has knockback. So I've got to roll a dice,
Oh.
and you might get knocked an inch away from the centre. 5. So I did beat your strength. So you do get knocked a sort of bit of an inch in that sort of way, a bit.
Okay. Oh, I see, out of the centre of the blast.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And now I'll roll for Jason Frost.
Jason Frost. You could kill Jason Frost.
4, so he is wounded. You get a save.
He has only got flak armour.
The flak arm with a blast gets a 5 plus save.
Oh,
1, that is
my
not.
shit hot dice rolls tonight. Okay, so
Now I roll an injury dice.
yeah, it's a
Ooh,
broken
seriously
wound,
injured.
broken leg.
So he's face down, he's seriously injured,
Okay.
which is where he's at and where he should be right now.
Right.
And he takes a flesh wound.
Oh, just a flesh wound.
And I also need to see if he gets knocked back as well. No, so he's a bit tougher. I also do need to make an ammo roll for my weapon, which I completely forgot about.
Oh.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So this has a 4+. A 1. So So he has run out of ammo.
That's a bit harsh.
He just had the one bomb, but it kind of made it count.
I've made this. What does it do? Well, it fires this. Then what?
Well, that's it.
Nothing.
What, did you make more of them? No. I didn't think I need more than one.
How often do we meet a gang of other people down here?
So there we go. He he made that count at least. So he's out of ammo now. So I need a token for that.
You have the crappiest luck on ammo rolls. I said to him, you're like,
You say that I've seriously injured 2 of your guys, so I'm all right with that.
you've only seriously injured one.
Oh, that's true. He should be face up.
He's pinned.
He's pinned.
He's just pining.
Just took an explosion to the face. Okay, so that's Reverend Maynard's activation done. He did fire, and I could now move him, I guess. So I'll just move him up to behind the barrier, just to keep him safe.
I'm going to shoot him in the face.
That's why I figured I'd run him up first. And then he is also going to activate Brother Ferret. And Brother Ferret's going to move up to behind the barrier, and he's going to release the rats.
Whoa, release the rats!
So when a fighter is equipped with bomb delivery rats, I can deploy one per turn to carry a single grenade of a type that I equip with by performing a prime bomb rat basic action. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to prepare him with a frag grenade, and then I'm going to let him run. So now I've equipped him with a frag grenade. I deploy the rat. I have to place it so the edge is touching.
Is it one rat at a time?
One rat at a time.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So you're not going to suddenly go 5 rats.
No, sadly not.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to pick a rat. I'm going to pick the first one, which is Pinky. Here comes Pinky. Squirrel, squirrel.
There's the brain in there too.
Yes, he is.
Excellent.
As is Ratus, Roland, and Remy. I have to make an ammo roll as well for the grenades, because I might run out of grenades before I run out of rats. 6. I'm okay. Phew. So now I've placed the rat, I need to make an intelligence check for the fighter, and if the check is passed, the fighter may choose the direction in which the rat moves. If the check is failed, the rat will move in a direction determined by the rolling of the scatter dice, which we all love.
I really want you to fail this roll, I'm sorry to say. What's your intelligence?
7.
Okay, so
7
it's
plus.
50-50 chance, roughly.
Yeah. Oh, I'm alright, I'm okay.
okay.
So I can pick the direction he moves, and he scatters along 6 inches.
Sorry, we just put these up right for photographic purposes.
But they are still down.
They're still down yet. Oh dear. Don't fancy your chances, B+.
So he's going to scuttle right straight over to B+.
Presumably when he goes off, he's then dead.
Yeah. Yes, it's bam, and he's gone. He's not just standing there with a black face with the sort of hair sort of shooting out at angles.
Despite you naming him after cartoon characters.
Exactly. So a bomb delivery rat is not a fighter and may pass within 1 inch of another model. Should the rat end its move within 1 inch or in base-to-base contact with a fighter, friend or foe, or another bomb delivery rat even, I roll dice, and on a 2+ of the grenade will go off. On a 1 the grenade proves to be a dud and the rat vanishes. So let's see what happens to that rat.
Oh, boom!
Kashbam! So the grenade will blow up at this point on poor old B+.
Oh, just leave me alone.
So the rat's gone, and now I've got to roll for the frag grenade. 5, so it does wound.
Oh, so I've got to save.
Yep.
Is it a blast? That doesn't matter actually because he's got mesh armor.
5+ save.
Oh, no. So he's
still not.
He's dead.
No. Yeah, I've got to roll the wound dice. Flesh wound, so he just takes a flesh wound.
Okay. Well, he takes one.
Oh, so
he takes a wound.
He takes a wound, yes, and then we roll the injury dice, which we just did. Now he takes a flesh wound.
So he is down. He takes a flesh wound. I've got one here. And is he presumably? Oh, but he's not.
He's not seriously injured.
No, he's not seriously injured.
He's still just pinned. Just explosions going over him to lay there. Leave me alone. If the rat hadn't come into contact with somebody, he would stay there, and at the start of every subsequent round, after rolling for priority but before activating any fighters, the rats, then we have to check to see if they scuttle around more, and if they're within 9 inches of the controlling Brother Ferret, then I can roll to see if I can control them.
Okay. Each one?
Each one, yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
But if he's beyond 9 inches or I fail that test, the rat goes in a random direction, so you could have random rats flying all over the place. Just gets silly. And that's the end of my activations for those two, so it's over to you.
Okay, well I think I'm going to have to activate... They're both my champions, so I'm going to activate B+, but he'll also activate B squared at the same time.
Okay.
So he can stand back up, can't he, from his...
He can, that's one of his actions.
Yes, that's one action. So he has got I've got two flechette pistols.
Now, Fleshbane ammo has the scarce, sidearm, silent, and toxin traits.
Oh, it's a toxin. Okay, so again, they're not on my card. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the Reverend Maynard, I think.
Okay, with both of them.
With both his pistols, yeah. He's got gunfighter. There's no minuses.
Yep.
So
Okay.
it's 2. The Fleshbane.
Okay.
It's 3+. But I don't know. Is there a minus for cover? Presumably so.
Yes.
Okay.
The one's hit.
Yep.
And the other one?
They're rapid fire. Does that mean that this
Oh,
dice?
so that's hit 3 times.
Yeah. Okay.
Ouch.
Right, that's quite
And
good.
then you got to roll for the other one as well.
And then the other one.
That's hit as well for another 2. So that's 5 hits in total.
5 hits. Okay.
So now you've hit 5 times. Oh my god, poor Reverend Maynard. He's already pinned because of that.
Mm-hmm.
So now you've got to roll 5 toxin rolls, which is you've got to get equal or higher than my strength, which is only 3.
Okay.
Roll the first 3. Oh, 1.
Just 1.
And then roll the other 2.
Oh, 2. I'm going to burn these dice later. Oh,
2.
2.
So I've got to make 2 saving rolls, and if not, you just make 2 injury rolls. Failed them both. So now I've failed the 2 rolls. You've got to roll 2 injury dice, and they just get applied straight away to Reverend Maynard. He doesn't lose any wounds. He just immediately takes injuries. One serious injury
and a flesh wound.
So he takes a flesh wound, and he is now seriously injured. And he's run out of ammo. He's proper done in. So now it's time for B squared to have a pop
B
at somebody.
squared, yeah. Can he shoot the rat guy? Or is he properly obscured?
Become completely. Well, I think that would be heavy cover then, isn't it?
Okay. Okay, so B squared is going to use his grav gun and shoot at old Rattus over there. Well, not Rattus, but
Brother Ferret.
Brother Ferret.
So we need the tiny template. He's got a tiny blast template this time.
Yeah, it's a tiny blast template.
So where are you placing it first?
I'll put it on here. Like
Okay.
that. Bosh.
So that's there. That is pretty much bang on his head.
Yeah, bang on his
So
head,
you've
right.
got to roll to hit.
Okay,
and if
so
you
it's plus
don't
1
hit,
if it's
it
9 inches,
scatters.
so it's 4. It's 2+.
Okay. -2 though, because I am behind cover.
Oh yes.
1. Well, that's not going to do anything. So now that scatters.
Yeah. I didn't roll the.
Oh yeah, and you've got to take an ammo check.
Yep. Ammo check.
There you go. Count that fun. So the blast template does scatter from where you were aiming,
What's that? This
and
way.
you've got to roll d6 as well.
Oh.
5. So it lands here. Vroom. And we have to leave that there because anybody who moves through it has basically their movement is doubled as they move through that.
I like it.
That's a terrifying weapon. That scares me a lot. So B square's fired. So what's he going to do for his
I
other
just wonder whether he
action?
might scooch behind this.
Just going to run away. Run away!
I wonder whether he might. Yeah, so he's just going to run away. He's going to run behind there, like that. That's his 5.
I don't want to die.
Well, I mustn't forget. But I must forget
Take the
that's
door
not
off.
cover.
So it's back to me then, and I'm just going to activate Brother VJ. He's just going to crawl through here. Hello, what's going on? Oh my god! And that's it for me. So it's back over to you. He was still within 8 inches of other people, so he's okay. He's not been chewed up.
Oh yes. Mustn't forget that rule.
I mean, we will, but we should.
So I'm going to activate Marlowe. He's going to activate all 3 in this area. I'm going to start with the paint, who I believe, because lifting the thing is a simple move, so
Yep.
he can just basically run back to where he came from
Do a
last
double
time.
move, yep.
And then go all the way back over here. And the paint is going to stand over there on his little thingy.
On his Todd.
Yep. And I really want to be able to open and close the door, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So I'm going to move Matt Duper around here, named for our good friend Super Duper Matt, and he's going to go to here. So the door is open.
Oh dear.
Do you have any idea what's coming next?
It's coming down there.
Okay, and then Marlowe is going to peer around this corner here.
And peer around the corner. And
Yeah, it's going to shoot by the Malachi.
ouch, ouch, ouch.
Okay, so he's going to use his long rifle, which has a range of 48.
Oh.
And he actually gets +1 to hit on long range, presumably because he's got a sight and everything.
Yep.
So it's, I guess I just rolled a hit, do I? It's 3 plus +1, so it's 2 plus.
Yep.
No, I managed to miss with that last time.
What, that dice or?
No, it was 2 plus. I got only 2 plus and got a 1.
Oh, you have hit him.
I
So
have
he
hit
does
him.
immediately get pinned from that hit.
Yep. Okay, so
And then you got roll a wound.
roll to wound is strength 4.
Okay, I'm only toughness 3.
It's AP -1 if the time comes. I got a 4.
Oh dear, oh dear. So Brother Malachi has been wounded. He does have flak armour though.
It's my AP -1.
Okay, so I need 6s.
It's
No.
flak. I
In
thought
fact, it's
was
flak,
six.
so I didn't get it at all anyway. Yes,
Okay.
so he is wounded. He does take a wound. He only has 1 wound, so now you have to make an injury roll.
Okay, and I have got knockback as well. It's
Oh,
just a
he's got
flesh wound.
Merely a flesh wound. Okay, and then you have to make a strength test roll for the knockback, although you can't really get knockback because I'm right behind you.
So how does that work? Is it just in the direction that the weapon came?
Yeah. So it's back over to me then.
It is back over to you.
Okay, so I am going to activate me boss, Reverend Rob, and he's going to tell Malachi to get back up. What are you doing, idiot? Get up off the floor. I've been shot in the face. Shut up, idiot. And he's going to shoot back with his polearm auto gun, which is a range 24, so you're within range of me, but you're not short range by a long stretch. So ballistic skill is 4 plus. To 6,
Oh,
but also an ammo check.
roll. Gosh.
Boom! So my arrow check roll. No, he's out of ammo too.
His halberds run out.
But I did hit with that 1 hit, so you are pinned.
Bing!
And it's a strength 3 weapon, so 4's to wound.
Yeah, I suppose you think so.
4, that's a wound.
Okay.
So now you've got to make a saving throw.
Of I've got. He's only got flak armour.
No, you're rubbish. No minuses though. Oh no, so injury roll for him.
He's got wounds.
He's seriously injured.
He's got wounds though. He's got 2 wounds.
Oh, that's a good point. Yes, so no injury roll required there. He just
take
takes a wound.
Okay.
And then it's on to my Reverend Rob to activate, and he's going to say, no thank you very much, I'm going to run away. So Reverend Rob is just going to go, Death or Glory! And he's just going to run over to there.
Death or glory.
And that's their go over and done with, so it's back to you.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to pass out for the last 2, well, particularly Jason Frost is on the floor bleeding. I don't see there's any point in moving him, because actually if he comes back I want him to be on top of the thing, and if you can just shoot him anyway, so I might as well just leave him there.
And he is seriously injured, so he will make a recovery roll at the end of this round.
And Milky, he's only got pistols, so he can't really reach, and if I move him out...
So I'm going to activate Reverend MacLeod over here, and she is just going to leg it. She's going to go over to there. However, Brother Crouton over here, he's going to take a pot shot over at B+ there.
Oh.
He's got his reclaimed auto gun, so I'm going to brat at you with that one. That's 6.
Okay,
That's
so
a hit, and I've got to roll a wound. You are pinned immediately. That's 6 again. You are wounded.
So he has got mesh armour.
Yep.
A 2.
So I've now got to make an injury roll for you because you've only got. Oh no, he has 2 wounds, doesn't he?
No, he hasn't got any wounds left.
Okay, so now I've got to make an injury roll for him, and I forgot to do my ammo check, so I'll do that at the same time. Oh, another flesh wound.
Another flesh. He's having a really bad day.
Everything's exploding and blowing up and shooting him. Like, leave me alone! There's a rat chewing on his face that blows up as well. What is this place? I don't like it here. And for his other move, or his other action, he's just going to move over to there.
Yeah, I'm going to activate Milky because I need to try and get that, if I can, try and get that. I can activate to there, 5. I don't know whether it's worth having a shot at his might be minus.
I think he's in full cover there, so it'd be
minus
-2.
I can't reach over here. I think it's a risk because you could run a rat at me. I'm going to run onto there. Right, I'll run to there like that. I'm actually going to go this side. So then if B+ is still around, he can activate Milky and himself.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Okay. So that puts us to the end of the round again, and we've got to do stuff because we now have some seriously injured people.
We do.
So action phase, we don't need to take any bottle checks because neither of us have enough seriously injured people for it to make a difference.
Okay, what do we have to get?
You have to add the number of seriously injured fighters you have to a dice roll, and if it's greater than the number you started with.
Ah, okay.
But we both start with 7.
So yeah, so we can only get 7.
And then we have to make recovery tests. So for each person seriously injured, of which you have 1, which is Jason Frost over there, you've got to roll an injury dice.
Jason Frost is flesh wounded.
Just got a flesh wound,
So
so he does recover. He's now just pinned.
He's got 2 flesh wounds though.
He's got a strength and a toughness of 1 now. I don't feel very good. But that's it. That's all you've got. We'd have to make any rally checks because nobody is suffering at the moment or running away. We did forget, and I've just realised, we did forget to make nerve tests for people who were seriously injured. But we'll have to pick that next round because frankly there's
Is
no
that
coming
where
back
to
now.
do something when you're within 3 inches of somebody who's seriously injured?
Yeah, but that hasn't happened very much, so
It's only
we're
over
okay.
there for you and over there for me, so we're kind of equal on that, aren't we?
I'm not even gotten seriously
Oh,
injured.
you're not
so I'm
seriously?
right
No,
now.
you're flesh wounded, aren't you?
Yes. So we're okay. We haven't missed that too much yet. We missed 1, I think, and that was when the first big bomb went off.
Right.
But that's it. So that's the end of the round for you, and then it moves over to me. Again, I haven't got any seriously injured, so I don't have to make any bottle tests or recovery rolls or rally tests. So that is the end of that round. Neither person has taken somebody out, so we don't get any points or anything for any of that, are we?
No.
So round 3, it's time to roll again to see who gets initiative, and I won the last 2. It's a 4. It's a 50-50 roll again,
I'm
Robin.
having one of these 50-50 rolls. No!
Oh my god, another one. So
Oh
I've got
dear. I
initiative
think
again.
I've basically now.
Keep doing that. Although I don't really have a lot that I can capitalise on here, which is annoying. But there we go. So over to me. I'm going to activate Reverend Maynard. He is going to get up and attempt to make a ammo check roll for his Uber Bombo. Fails spectacularly. Oddly enough, if you only have 1 bolt with a frag grenade strapped to it, you only have 1. So he doesn't get anything else, but now I am then going to activate Brother Ferret as well.
Oh.
So Brother Ferret is going to summon a rat. Now I do have to roll for the frag grenade, see if I run out of frag grenades. 4. I've run out of frag grenades. No, that's my last frag grenade rat. So who am I going to have? So here comes the brain. And now I've got to make an intelligence roll. No!
Oh.
I failed!
Okay.
Oh no, that means the rat now runs in a random
He
direction.
scatters in a random way.
And he scatters D6 as well.
Oh, he's not. At least he's not.
He just sort of goes over here and stops.
If he goes there, is he? No, he's not. He's not within an inch of you, is he?
No.
Not quite.
So he just stops there, and that's it. And he's uncomfortably close to me next turn. So hopefully he's going to, not blow me up next round. But that's it. Brother Ferret's used his abilities. So over to you.
Okay. Well, I think I need to get B+ up, and then he'll also activate. I think he probably couldn't reach Jason, but he'll also activate Milky.
Could reach Jason. So you could activate Jason.
Well, I'll activate Milky anyway.
Okay.
Leave Jason on the ground.
What's B+ going to do?
Well, Milky can pick this up, can't he?
Yes, but you've already stood B+ up. So
Oh, I
you
see.
can
I
first.
finish him. Okay. All right. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. I will just shoot the Reverend Maynard back in the face, I think.
Ow. Oh god, he's got that grav gun thing, hasn't
No,
he?
he hasn't got the grav gun. The
Oh,
grav gun
okay.
is now over here in a completely
thank
useless place because I hid him thinking you were going to come this way. You didn't.
Well, I was tempted, but I don't have anybody, yeah. So B+, what's he got?
He's got the flechette pistols. So
Oh,
he's gonna
God.
He's going to use the fresh bane
He's going to use Fleshbane again.
So it's rapid fire.
So both the pistols, brapping at Reverend Maynard.
Oh,
Ouch, that's...
If I've hit, it's a lot of it's 6 hits if I've hit with them.
you missed with 1, because
so
you're
he's-
BS 3+?
His BS is 3+, yes. Is it, what range is it? 3+, short range is only 4, so there's no plus on range.
Oh, I think you missed on both then, because I'm behind cover.
Could have been so good.
6 would have been absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, so that's rubbish.
So Milky Bar Kid now gets his go.
Can I just drag it, or do I have to pick it up and then drag it? I can't
You
remember.
effectively pick it up if you're touching it, and then you can move with it.
Okay, so I am touching it, so
Yep.
I'm just going to move with it. I'm going to double move with it right the way over here, back into my territory.
And then you drop it again somewhere next to you.
Okay, well, I should put it there.
Okay, so it's over to me. So I'm going to activate Brother VJ. And he's just going to move up to there and shoot at B+, who's standing right in the open right now.
Like, will you just leave me alone?
Leave me alone! So that's an auto gun. Oh, that's a hit. He is a BS 4+.
3 hits.
And it is 3 hits, you're right, yeah. 3 wound rolls to make, and you are pinned again automatically. Only 1 wound though. Only 1 6 was rolled.
So this, will I make a save? I haven't made one yet. Yes!
Oh, he's got the 5 up save, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Curse you! So he is just pinned.
Like, oh, I'm back down again.
So you, take that, right Ow! 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 It's back to you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to activate Ed, which means we might lose him.
Oh yes, we have to roll dice now because he's more than 8 inches
I
away
think so.
from the
I think he's 8 inches away from... Is he 8? Oh, actually, he might now. Milky might have actually run him into range.
Yeah.
I think he just has. Oh, well done, Milky. So I'm going to activate Ed, and Ed is going to just run straight down here. Without
Aren't you leaving the token?
Yes. So there.
Okay. Okay, so it's back to me again. I think I'm going to have to activate my boss. So I'm going to activate my boss, and he is going to come jogging up round the corner. He's going around to there, and he's going to use his flamer. Now he's in a slightly dodgy place. In fact, I'm going to move him backwards a bit over to this side here
Get these two.
to get those two there. Yes. with
How
the
does it work?
flamer.
Does the flamer stop?
So
'Cause
actually, I
Ed
can't
is
hit
completely
Ed.
behind
Yeah,
you.
I can't hit Ed. I can only hit your boss.
Okay, you can definitely hit my boss.
Yeah. I'd rather do that because I don't want to be near the edge in case he gets hit and he might fall into the nothingness.
Yeah, that's true.
So hit your boss. He's automatically pinned again, but he was pinned anyway. So I make a wound roll.
Okay.
It's only strength 3. No, it doesn't do anything. So because he wasn't hit, I don't have to. There's no blaze roll required there at all. There's no chance of him being set alight.
Okay.
And then I'm going to activate Reverend Megalos. She's just going to run straight up to there. Just guarding a little bit. And that's the end of my activation.
I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with this game, but I'm going to activate B squared.
Oh, okay.
And he is going to run back round here, where he came from last turn. And then he's going to shoot with his grav gun.
I don't like
And
this.
he's going to shoot over here.
Oh, what's the range of it?
18.
Ow.
So I'm going to hit you on the head with this gravity marker thing
Ow.
here.
Did it roll a hit?
So it's rolled hits 3 plus.
Oh dear. So
Missed again.
it does scatter. You do need to roll the ammo dice as well.
yes. Yes. There's the ammo dice.
No, you're okay at
Okay.
least on that front.
But it does scatter. So
Yeah.
I've aimed here. There. And where's the ammo dice? There it is. It's coming straight
So
back
this
towards
way.
me. I didn't
You
mind
roll a
distance.
d6.
Just a small one would be good. 3, I think that's going to be good enough. So it catches Rob, but not Megalods.
So it hits Reverend Rob. Ouch. So that template does stay in place as well.
Oh yes,
the
of
rest of
course.
this round, although it's
Oh,
not
it's
going to make
here.
much difference.
No, it's here, isn't it?
Um,
I might want to. Matt Duper might run through it.
you might.
He's not gonna, but he might. But he'd have to go within an inch of Megalos. And when Matt Duper gets within an inch of Megalos,
We don't want to know. Don't want to know.
right?
What weapon things does it have again?
Okay, so it's blast 3, concussion.
So because he's been hit by a concussion weapon, his initiative is reduced by 2 till the end of this round.
Okay, what does Graviton do?
And instead of rolling to wound, normally with Graviton weapons, each model caught in the blast must make a roll equal to or under their strength on a dice.
Okay.
Or suffer damage with no saving throws allowed.
So you've got to get under.
Equal to or under my strength, which is only 3.
equal to.
So it's a 50-50. 4. He's butch enough, he's strong enough, he isn't affected.
Right, okay.
For the remainder of the round, though, any model moving through this area suffers the double movement instead.
Yeah.
Now, he was hit by it, so I assume he is pinned regardless.
I think so, yes.
So that's your activation. Back to me then, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to activate Brother Crouton. He is just going to run back over here and dump that off because it's within 3 inches of the edge, and then run back again. And that's me done, so it's over to you.
So I'm going to activate my leader, but I'll start with Matt Duper,
Okay.
who is just going to come around this corner, and he's just going to shoot Megalods right in the face.
Oh dear, Matt.
Now I've got an auto gun and an auto pistol, and I don't think it really matters which I use. They're both rapid fire. The auto pistol is sidearm, which is useful in combat. Is that right?
That's more useful in close combat, yes.
Yeah.
Do you get any pluses at short range with the
They're
pistol?
both the same. They're all the same. Plus,
Oh,
they're
really?
both +1 at short range, and the short range is 4 inches. So I can do either. I'm trying to think which one. I'd probably least want to run out of auto gun ammo.
That's true. You do have
further.
that chance of running out of gun
so
ammo.
I'll use the auto pistol. I think. I don't think I really want to get into close combat with you, but so I'll risk using the auto pistol. So it's rapid fire 1.
D6. And the ammo
It's
dice.
the ammo dice. For some
Yeah.
reason, I can't see it.
There we go.
So it's
2.
2. So it's almost certainly a miss. I get +1 at short range, but it's still a miss. So Matt the burst around the corner, sees Megalon, and just sprays all over the place. It's just terrible. He's just gone off too early and missed completely.
Oh dear. Megalos is unsurprised by all of this.
She's seen it so many times before. Okay, and
So now it's your boss's turn.
the boss's turn, and he's going to stand up, and I don't know whether he should just shoot Megalos in the face,
Rather brutal.
or whether he should. He can actually have a shot at Maliki
You could shoot all the way down here at Maliki.
because he gets +1. So normally I'd have to shoot Megalos, but he actually gets +1 because of the rifle. But Megalos looks kind of threatening there.
No. You're pussycat. You don't need to worry about Megalos.
But if you get into combat, you just have combat anyway, don't you? It's not an extra action.
Yeah, if you get into combat, I hit you and then you hit me.
Yeah, but what I mean is you only have to have one. So even if you were pinned, you could just get up and then
If you
charge,
attack
as it
me.
were.
Yes, yeah.
And then as long as you're within 1 inch, you can just do the attack. So there isn't any mileage in pinning you particularly. I think I'm going to shoot Megalos.
Okay. Not very nice.
No, sorry Megalos.
Megalos, you're being shot by Marlow.
Yeah. So it's 3+ because I don't get any pluses. It's 3+, and I do need an ammo.
Oh, that's the 6. We need it.
6. Yeah.
She's pinned.
She's pinned. It's strength 3.
Okay, toughness 3.
No, I say it's strength 3. It's strength 4. Sorry.
Toughness 3 still. Wound.
Oh.
So I've got to roll to save.
It's -1 AP.
I need that 6.
She got decent armour then.
She's got mesh armour.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I know, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yes, Megalos has mesh armour,
Okay,
but
but
sadly it did not do it any good.
No.
Almost, but not.
So injury roll?
So how many damage is it?
1.
She's got 2 wounds.
Oh,
but
she's
she's
a champion. Oh, I hadn't realised she was champion.
She's a champion, my friend. So that's both yours activated over there. Back to me.
Back to you. To you.
To me. So I think I'm going to activate Maliki. Not hard, because he's the only one who hasn't activated. But Brother Maliki is going to shoot at Marlow again in revenge for tapping Megalos there.
Oh,
that's
ammo roll again.
no hit either, so that does not do me any good. And that's an ammo roll that I've got to roll for. Hey, he's okay on that one at least. Okay, and then he's just going to move forwards to there. And that's me done.
Right, so I've got Jason over here, who I completely forgot was actually just pinned and not seriously injured. So he can actually get up and conceivably he could shoot you.
You good?
He could
shoot
shoot
people?
He could shoot. Is this we just like
He
cover,
could
would it?
yeah, he could shoot at Brother VJ there. He
Well,
could
he's
shoot
gonna
at
do
Brother
that.
Maliki over there.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot at VJ.
Okay, so you're just in short range, which is +1, but then he's got like light cover as well, so that's
-1.
-1.
So it's 4 plus at lead, so it's 4 plus. It's 4 plus, but it is rapid fire. Oh, I've run out of ammo this time. I have hit.
You have hit.
So it's 4 plus on the ammo roll.
Oh, your ammo rolls are better than mine, unsurprisingly.
So it's strength 3. Oh, you're pinned. VJ's pinned, isn't he?
Yes.
That's nothing though, is it? I assume.
So brother VJ has been pinned by that shot, but that's it. So
okay, and then Jason's just going to stand around looking at him.
So, how's the weather been?
I'm standing in a toxic puddle.
Just been shot
missed.
by an explosive bolt. Right, there we go. So that's the end of the round 3s. And again, we have no seriously injured people.
Yeah.
No one fleeing. So we've got no bottle tests. We've got no recovery
This game
rolls.
could last forever.
It could go forever and ever. So it's the beginning of the 4th round now. You've lost 3 of these in a row now.
I have, and it's
So-
been 50-50.
It has, yeah.
Can't.
So this time,
Oh, you're giving me
3.
You're giving me a bit more of a chance.
you
take
have
it.
initiative. So it's over to you to decide. Now before either person does anything, the brain
The brain.
activates the rat.
Pinky's gone out. What's the brain going to do? So can you?
The ferret has to make another intelligence test again, see if he can regain control, and he fails. So the rat then scatters again.
Scatter the rat.
The rat scatters. Or just that way an inch.
Is he an inch? Is he within an inch of? I don't think he's still not within an inch.
No.
Is he?
The rat's just poncing around. They're like, "Go away, you stupid explosive idiot!"
Just looking at it, everybody just.
Okay, so there we go. Now it's over to you for your first activation.
Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it? I think I'm going to activate my leader, Pete.
Okay.
I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to activate Marlow first.
Yep.
And I'm going to move him backwards to there.
Okay.
So Marlow is moved, and then he's going to actually shoot at Brother Croton down there.
Is it 3 to hit?
It's 2's to hit.
2's to hit. No ammo.
No ammo, and 2.
Just hit. So he's pinned.
Pinned, and then it's strength 4.
That's 3's to wound. No, oh dear. He is pinned though.
He's pinned, yeah. Okay.
So what do you do with the other 2?
Matt Duper is going to shoot at Megaloz
That's a bit brutal.
from. Oh, she's on the ground.
Ouch. So you do get -1 because I'm on the floor. Oh no, sorry, that's only for long range, so
Okay,
you don't
no,
get a -1.
yeah,
In fact, you get a +1 because it's short range with the auto gun.
Yeah,
don't you?
I'm going to use the auto gun again.
So auto pistol.
No, I'm going to use the auto gun because I'm more likely to be in combat next time.
Oh yeah, true.
So,
3's to hit. It's a hit and it's 3 hits.
3 hits.
It's not good.
So it's strength 3.
I am only toughness 3.
2 hits.
Oh dear.
There's no minus to AP.
1 save, that's
save.
1 wound.
So
So she
now
is
make
now
a-
out of wounds.
And make an injury roll.
Yes.
Oh, it rolled
Seriously
off the skull.
injured.
She's seriously injured, so she's down. She's down.
Oh dear, Megaloz. Oh dear. And then Ed the Paint.
Well,
next.
he's still got a move left.
Oh yes, he's got 1 action
What's
left.
the coup de grace?
That's a simple action. So you would have to move, then you wouldn't have an
can't just
action
do
left.
it when you're close to somebody.
No, you do just do it, but it's a simple action.
Matt is just going to duck back round the corner.
Okay. And then it's on to Ed the Paint.
Ed the Paint is going to charge. So what is it?
Charge Megaloz.
Charge Megaloz,
Yeah, it's D3 plus your move.
Okay, so he's moved 5,
Yeah.
so he's going to get there. So he's going to charge Megaloz and then coup de grace her.
Poor old Megaloz. Megaloz is out of action, so you will get 1 point for that at the end of this round, and I will have to not quite yet start making rolls,
No.
but soon.
However, Ed the Paint's days could be numbered. Okay, that's me done. Sorry, Megaloz.
You're not going to be Megaloz's favourite, Robin.
No, sorry. Sorry about that. No, let's be fair. Pete put you in harm's way.
I already apologise to all patrons in advance for anybody who died due to my bad tactics. So I'm going to activate my leader, Rob.
The Reverend Rob.
He's going to get up and he's going to flamethrower Ed the Paint in the face.
Oh no, I forgot the flamethrower.
Template.
That's gone. Sorry, you can't use it.
Can I get your boss as well? Marlow.
Yes, you can. I didn't move him far enough away.
So I'm going to flamethrower both of them in the face with the flamethrower.
Oh, I forgot you could do that stupidly. But I deliberately didn't want him to go down here because then he can't get out because this is a.
Oh yes, that's a wall.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So they're both pinned. I know you don't have to hit them.
They both automatically get pinned because the flamethrower doesn't roll to hit. I do have to roll an ammo check. Or an ammo dice rather. I'm okay on that front.
Oh.
So I'll roll first for Ed the Paint. That's a hit. Or a wound rather, so now you've got to make a save.
Okay, Ed the Paint is just got flak armour on.
Okay, he's taking flak for this.
Oh,
So he takes a wound.
he's out of flak. Takes a wound, so he is down.
So he's only got one wound, he's not a champion.
Wound,
So roll injury roll for him.
Oh, snap! Oh.
Ed the Paint has been taken
Reverend
out
Rob
the action.
avenges death of
Megalos. And now we've got a roll for your leader as well.
Yeah, this could be brutal.
Oh, that's a wound.
He's only got flak armour.
Oh dear.
Oh, and so if I don't save this, he could die. No,
because he's got 2 wounds.
No,
We
but
only
you've
take
taken
a
one.
wound.
He's taken one.
Oh, has he taken one already? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
dear.
a double skull.
No,
but he's seriously injured.
That is a serious problem for you.
Snap.
The cleansing fires.
Ow.
There you go, Megalos. You were avenged. Reverend Rob. Rob's doing it. So what's your go?
I think I'm going to activate these two.
Okay. So who's going first?
I think it's hard to know because I really want to shoot the Reverend Rob.
I really want to shoot him.
But if I leave those two, I don't think they're going to last very long. But then if I don't shoot with him, then he might be down. So it's just one of those things. I'm gonna activate these two because I can activate them both.
Yep.
So we're going to start by a B plus. He's going to get up.
Yep.
And he's going to fire his fleshy pistols again.
Oh, again.
Yeah. So
The fleshy pistols of doom.
he's pinned. So
So you can't shoot him because he's behind cover and pin, which means he's basically invisible.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll shoot
The Maynard again.
the Maynard again. So it's 2 pistols. Right. So it's 3 plus but minus 1.
Yep, 4 pluses.
4 plus.
Don't want to repeat it last time.
But no, it's not short range. So here we go, and it's 1 hit. No.
No, I'm going to check that is 2 hits.
Ah, yes, the red one is 2 hits because it is. Yes, thank you. So it's 2 hits. Snake eyes.
Oh.
So
Now, I mean, he is pinned again.
Yeah.
He did get hit, so he's back down.
okay.
But no injury rolls to be made this time around.
No,
So what's Jason Frost doing?
he's just going to go this way. I'm going to shoot at the Reverend Rob.
Revy Rob.
So it's an auto gun. It's short. This long range.
4's to hit.
4's to hit.
Two
6,
hits.
2 hits.
So he is pinned again straight away. Two wounds.
Oh, it's strength.
And toughness 3.
Strength 3. Yeah, toughness 3. Okay, yes. Yeah, so
He does have mesh armour though.
okay.
So it's
So
5.
this is to OP.
1 save.
Oh.
1 wound. He does obviously have 2 because he is MacLeod. So that's both of them done. So I'm going to activate Reverend Maynard, and he's going to first activate Brother VJ, who's going to get up. Get on up with a machine gun. They get on up, and he's going to shoot at Jason Frost there with his auto gun. So it's short range because it's within 8 inches, so I get +1 to hit on that. Oh, that's a hit. I'll roll a wound. Oh, no wound, but he is knocked down because of that. No, Jason.
Oh, sorry. Bing. They've swapped over.
And then Reverend Maynard will then activate. He's run out of the frag rounds. He hasn't run out of the crack rounds.
Oh, okay. Oh, crack.
So he's going to take a shot at B+, because I can't shoot at B squared. He's just a bit too far away. So I'm going to shoot my heavy crossbow crack round at him. So it's 3s to hit, because he is a champion. 4. That's a hit. Now the crack grenade. Oh, and I've got to roll for ammo. I've got to do that twice because I forgot before. So the ammo on Brother VJ. Ooh. So he's got to make a. This is what happens
when you go to a battle, you have to take bullets with you.
So his VJ's autogun is a 5+. Oh, he's okay. He did remember the ammo.
Is it 5+ yours?
It is 5+ because I have scabbier weapons. I go digging around in the trash for.
I see.
And I've got to roll it as well for the crossbow. The crack grenades this time. Oh, I'm okay. Phew.
Okay.
So the crack grenades are strength 6.
Oh, okay. Probably going to need a 1 then.
6.
Whoa.
No, that's definitely wounded
Boom.
you. So that is so he is down, and I have wounded him, and it's damage 2.
So I need to make a save.
Yes, you do, but it's -2.
Okay, can't do it then.
So I've got to roll twice now with
Okay.
serious injuries because
He's got 2 flesh wounds anyway, so doesn't that mean he's out?
no, flesh wounds are just
Do
things.
they just pile up?
Yes, flesh wounds keep going.
I thought if I get down to 0 toughness, though, I'm dead, aren't I?
Good point, but I might seriously injure you instead of flesh wounding you.
You get 2 serious injuries.
Yeah,
So basically, if you get 2 serious injuries, I'm not dead. Anything else, I'm dead.
pretty much. But that's
I'm dead twice.
you're double dead.
B+ is dead.
But no nerve tests are needed though because nobody's within 3 inches who is active. The only person within
Don't
3
think
inches
so, anyway.
is currently prone.
So I'm going to activate B squared.
And what's he doing?
Yeah, this is a big risk, but let's see how it works. He's going to move to here,
Oh God.
and then I'm going to shoot with my giant flash grenade. He's going to lob a flash grenade over
Ooh.
the top.
Is it a blast?
It's a blast 5.
And it's a grenade.
It's a grenade, yeah. It's got a long range of my strength times 3, which is 9 inches. So that's all right.
Okay, so you place the blast marker as usual.
So I'll put it there.
Square on his head.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you got to roll a hit.
This is where I just blind my own men.
So ammo
Okay, so
dice
it's-
and a d6. 5.
5, so I've hit, and the ammo dice is a 1.
Yep, so you have not run out of ammo.
Okay, so I've hit. So they're all blinded.
Ouch.
So
Blinded by the light.
Brother Ferret loses his ready token, and the other 2 cannot have one next turn.
None of them get one next round.
Oh no, Brother Ferret does. He loses it this time.
Okay, so I'm going to put these here to notify that these 2 have been blinded and will not get their activation markers next round. So on to me. I'm going to activate Brother Malachi over here, who's going to take some revenge in this situation, I think. He's going to aim and shoot at B squared. So he needs a 3+.
He's quite good.
Well, it's because he aimed.
Oh, I see.
That's a hit, but it's just the one hit. So you are pinned. Need a 4 to wound you. No. And then it's back to you again.
Back to me. I've just got the Milky Bar Kid left, but nobody's within 8 inches of him because I completely forgot that. So he might succumb to the horrors in the dark.
The horrors in the dark.
Horrors in the dark. I have to roll a dice.
You want a high, don't you?
I
You
want
don't want 2.
2. Isn't too bad.
Hey.
A nightmarish creature emerges from the shadows seeking easy prey. The fighter cannot make any actions this turn as they are too busy driving the creature away.
Oh, that's not too
It's
bad
not too
then.
bad. 1 is the disaster.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. 4 or 5 would have been better because I could have got the token home, and I haven't yet. And it ain't looking good for me at the moment.
I can't tell because I've got a whole round where I'm not going to be able to activate.
Well, those
my
guys are
team in a
blind.
minute,
Yeah,
so
you've still got old
I've got
Brother
one guy
Crouton
left.
to
yeah,
activate over there. So that's
my
for you to
last
do that.
go. So Brother Crouton is going to get up, get on up, and he's just going to run forwards, just behind there, just to try and not get shot to pieces. And that's it. That's the end of that round. But things just got interesting because now we have injured, seriously injured, taken out of action people.
So do we need to...
So you have to go first.
Do we need to do the... Okay. Yeah,
and the first we've got to do is a bottle test.
Bottle test!
So you've got how many... You've got 2 fighters out of action.
Yeah, and 1 seriously injured.
So you've got to roll dice and add 3. And if you get 8 or more, then you bottle. So you don't want a 5. A 1. You are definitely not bottling. And then you've got to make recovery rolls for everybody.
So this could be milk. So basically,
just for your boss.
Just for the boss. Oh, kapong!
Boss is out.
I'm just gonna go snap. Oh no!
I think this leg is okay. Oh god, the pain.
So Marlowe is down.
Marlowe's down.
Marlowe's down. The sun is setting on his bald pate, and he is out. And it ain't looking good for me now.
There are no broken fighters, so you haven't got to try and rally anyone.
And nobody's bottled out. So
not yet.
We're still not towards the end of the game. But you can't bottle out either, can you?
No, that's true.
You haven't got any severely injured.
So I haven't got anybody. I've only got one person taken out, which is unfortunately Reverend MacLeod. So I don't have to make a roll at the minute either, and no recovery tests for me. It's on to the round. I think round 5. I think we're on now. Time has become a blur. So it's done a roll.
And you've got the initiative.
I've got a 4. You've got initiative at the minute, so...
So it's back to you.
I've got it again. So now it's time to activate the brain and see what happens.
Well, it's that time of the week again. I'm going to activate the brain and see what happens. Nothing.
I have succeeded. So now I can control the rat.
You can control the rat. Oh dear.
It's going to run straight forward. So now we've got to roll dice to see if what he's got is a dud. No, it's not a dud. So it's a frag grenade. It just goes off. Ba-doom. You're already pinned. So now I've got to roll to wound you. That is a wound because it's strength 3.
I have got mesh armour.
Okay, and you get well, there's no pluses, so it's 5+.
Oh, he's got a 6. God, those rats are incredible fun, but there's quite a lot of dice rolls, aren't there, before you actually get to the point where you can
roll 16 dice, and then maybe something will happen. Okay, so now it's on to my activation first. So I'm just going to activate Rob at the very beginning here. He's just going to get up, get on up, and open the door.
Whoa.
And that's him done.
I'm going to activate B squared and Jason over there.
Okay.
Bling!
One at a time, please. One at a time.
Oh, right.
So Jason's up. What's he doing?
So there's no cover here now.
There is no cover there now.
So he's going to... But he can't do anything. So he's going to shoot at Brother Malachi.
Okay. Makes sense.
So, but although it doesn't necessarily make sense, I don't get any pluses because that would be short range.
Yeah, but like you say, Brother Malachi can actually shoot you.
Yeah,
at least if you...
And you could aim again like you did last time, which is quite brutal. So I am going to attack. And I'm going to try and find the right dice and fail. So I'm going to shoot you with the auto gun. Oh, I've run out of ammo, but I have hit.
So you've got to make an ammo check.
Yeah, which is 4+, I think. No. So he's out of ammo.
It's run out of ammo, but you did hit me.
I did hit you, so it's strength 3. 5.
Okay, so Malachi just has flak armour.
Give her a lucky break here. Not getting it, not getting it at all.
That was jammy. And what's B squared going to do?
He's actually going to drop back.
Run away. Jason, you stand here and divert the fire. I mean, no, that's what I meant.
He's going to drop back to here. So he is actually just going to run and hide behind here.
Run away. Yeah. Jason, you stay here and divert the fire. Yes, sir. Wait, what? Okay, so it's back to me. I think Brother Malachi is going to return the favour, so he's going to get up and he's going to take a pot shot at Jason. So here we go. I want to miss. It would have been 3 hits as well. Oh, that's a shame.
But he's not pinned.
Not pinned because I missed completely.
Okay.
Back to you.
Back to me. I've only got Matt left. Oh no, I've got Milky left. I'm going to activate Matt Duper.
Duper.
He's got a keening in his heart, and he can't quite work out why. I'm going to use my hidden vent.
Ooh.
It's my tactics card. It's a Zone Mortalis gang tactics. It's a Zone Mortalis gang tactics card, which we picked up recently with the same time as the Escher release. We managed to get some of these, and it's really quite nifty, and I like it for the Delaque. It's a hidden vent, which basically means you can, during this movement, the fighter may pass through impassable terrain, providing they end their movement in no part of their base within the impassable terrain.
Nice.
So I'm going to move over here, 5. Stand in the sludge, and then gun the Reverend Rob down. I'm going to gun him down with my auto gun.
Well, if you're using pistol, you'd have to pistol him down.
I guess. I'm not within short range for the auto pistol, I don't think, so I'm going to use the auto gun. No, see, I wouldn't have been. So I'm going to use the auto gun. Here we go. I just completely miss. It's a 3, which is a miss. Oh, Matt Duper, how could you?
Oh dear.
You let me down. And most of all, you've let me down.
Because that's all that matters, really. Right? Oh dear, he's missed.
He's missed.
Yeah, it's back to me then.
Yep.
I don't know what to do now. So I'm just going to move Brother Crouton. I think he's just going to move the maximum he can around, which is just going to get him over to there. In fact, I'm going to stop him back here, just so he's a little bit further away from that giant hole in the floor. And that's the end of my activation.
Okay, I've got one left. I'm going to move Milky. So I'm going to move one move just to the edge of the board. To there.
Drop the token
off. And then I'm going to move back this way 5 inches. And then shut the door.
You're on your own, mate.
The door back there.
Okay, so it's back to me, and it's just Brother Ferret left. The Ferret's just going to move a double action over to there at the end of his go. And that's it. We're on to the end of the round again. So we've got bottle test first, and I've got to take my bottle test. I don't have anybody seriously injured. I've only got one person now. Don't have to take bottle test. Don't have to take recovery tests. That's the end of my round. So
right.
Over to you. You've got to make another bottle test.
I'd quite like to fail it, to be honest, but
I think you can voluntarily take a bottle
then
test.
what happens? And then it might be the end of the game.
You just count as having bottled, and
Right,
then this
okay.
scenario says is it the end of the next round we roll.
Yeah. We would roll at the end of the following round.
Is it a 4+?
Yeah, 4+.
Yeah. So you can just voluntarily bottle at this point if you wanted.
Okay, well I think I probably would, because I think I've basically had it. So I think I will voluntarily bottle.
I think the main reason that you might think about not bottling out in campaigns is because you lose some of your credibility, so your reputation in that situation. But this is a one-off.
But you also got
game,
less
so
chance of people dying as well, haven't you?
Exactly. So you've got to measure it up on whether it's worth it.
Yeah, because I feel like this is only really going to go one way now. So I'm gonna voluntarily bottle.
Okay. And then I don't have to do anything at all for mine. There's no recovery rolls to be made either. So we go on to the beginning of the next round. So we roll for the priority on the next round. A 6.
Oh, so I need a 6.
Yeah.
No, I do not get one.
I get priority.
Oh dear.
However, before any of that, you've got to do fleeing fighters. If either gang has failed a bottle test, make a cool check for all of its fighters immediately before the controlling player picks their first fighter.
So do it for each one.
Yeah.
So Matt needs a call. So it's more. I could get more than a number.
Yeah. What's his cool?
6+.
7. He sticks about. Like, no, run away.
Jason has to get 6+ as well.
He's alright. Milky.
6+. He's near a champion. Does that make any difference? Oh, I rolled a 6 on every dice. The other ones have been rubbish, and I've rolled a 6 on every dice. And then B+ is also 6.
B squared.
Sorry, it's also 6. So, I think I rolled 7 on 3 of those.
7 or more.
It's almost like 7's the most likely outcome. But I rolled 3 6s and 1s.
Weird.
Dice, eh?
Who'd have thunked it? So I think I'm going to activate Reverend Rob, and he is going to charge in. So he goes. I'm going to smash your face in.
Not if I smash yours in too.
So he has 2 attacks normally. He gets 1 for charging, and he has another one because he has a. Oh no, he doesn't.
Attacks?
The hand flamer doesn't count as a pistol for regards to close combat, which kind of makes sense. I guess.
You get an extra. Yeah, because you burn your own face off.
Yeah, so I get 3 attacks, and they all go with his axe, which is effectively strength 4. So I'm weapon skill 3+.
Oh, curse of the miss. Oh.
1 hit, 3's to wound.
Oh.
No wounds. Now you get to slap him back.
I do, and I've got an auto pistol. I'm just going to shoot, attempt to shoot you.
In the face with the auto pistol in the library.
Hit!
It's a hit. Oh dear.
We know what's coming now.
Yeah, he's going to die.
Straight.
Oh, it's a wound. Oh, Rob. So he takes a wound.
That's taking him out, isn't it? Well, not taking him out.
No, you've got to make an injury roll on because he has lost his wounds.
You know what's going to happen.
Well, even if you don't take him out now, you can activate next and
Oh, yeah.
So the only... Oh, you idiot.
Serious injury.
Okay, so on your activation, what would you like to do?
I think I can't risk you killing him, so I'm going to kill your leader.
You're going to coup de grace Rob
Yeah.
with Matt.
This game is silly.
Rob.
Oh, sorry.
I've tripped on my own thud. I would have been better off just shooting you with the flamer.
Matt accidentally shot you in the face while trying to clean his auto pistol.
Oh dear. Okay, so that's your me. Obviously, you had to charge to do the coup de grace, but there you go. That was
Do you have to do the charge if you're already in combat? I don't think you do.
No, you're not in combat with me now because I was seriously injured, so I'm then out of
okay.
combat.
So I just stab on your face, basically.
Yeah.
The charge.
Yeah.
Silly game.
It is a silly game. Okay, back to me then. So I'm going to activate Reverend Maynard over here. And he's going to shoot another crack missile, this time at Jason Frost. 5, so that is a hit, and no ammo roll required, so it's strength 6.
Oh.
No! He is pinned though.
Oh yes, it's a good job I cashed in all my luck chips during the break.
Oh dear. Okay, so I think I'm going to shoot at you with Brother VJ with his auto gun. He's just going to take aim and take pot shots at you as you roll around on the floor.
-1 because I'm pinned, but
+1 because I'm aiming.
Okay.
So yeah. These are
hit.
2 hits as well.
2 hits. Here comes a double 1. Oh.
One's an arrow, so one's a wound.
One's a wound.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. So I need 5s and 6s. No, I need 6s. Double 6. Here we go. I've got 6 altogether. So that's 2.
2 injury rolls.
He's already on.
Oh, he's a deaded.
He's dead. He's dead again. You've deaded him twice because he's taken 2 flesh wounds as well. So you deaded him twice.
Okay, and then it's back to you again.
The beast grade is going to run in here and close this door.
Leave us alone.
Matt's like, fuck off.
Bastards. Okay, so my next activation, Brother Crouton is going to not follow his illustrious leader so much as just move around the corner and spray Matt in the face with his gun. So here we go. That's a hit and it's 2 hits, so he is pinned. 1 wound, you need 1 save.
Yes!
Oh. And it's back to you for...
Milky's just going to do press-ups.
He's just sitting there, nope, I'm not getting involved. So the last one I've got, Malicious going to double activate over to there. And Brother Ferret's just going to double activate over to there as well.
Okay.
And then we're back round again to the end of another turn. So you have already bottled, and we have to roll now for other scenario,
so
don't
4
we?
or more.
Oh, the
6.
one time you roll a 6. That's the end of the game then.
Oh.
So you've
very
recovered.
close.
You've recovered 2 tokens.
Yeah.
Which is 2 points apiece.
Yeah.
And you've killed 2 or taken 2 people
So
out.
that's 6.
Whereas I have 1 token, which is 2,
Well, you've killed 4.
and I've killed 4, which is 6.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Oh.
So it's effectively a tie.
Yeah, it doesn't say how you resolve that. I would say you win because you score more. Mind you, I got more cash. I don't know.
You've stolen more stuff, so
Yeah,
I guess
don't know.
it's a bit of a draw in
an
that
honourable
situation.
draw.
I think so. I think both parties end up just retreating to lick their wounds for another day. I mean, that was just silly.
Yeah, if you hadn't, I mean, it was almost daft. If I hadn't rolled a 6 there, you'd have won because you'd have killed Matt almost certainly next turn, and then I couldn't have got any more. I don't think I'd have killed you. Although I could have. No, I don't think I'd have killed you, so I don't think I'd have done anything else. So
it's just hilarious that whole thing, the whole typical scenario of right, I'm going to charge you with my leader, who's going to be fairly good in close combat. Oh no, he's dead.
I mean, he's not a Goliath, is he? But
He's not. That was highlighted rather well here. Yes,
that was hilarious.
Yeah, I have realised that. I mean, it really makes a difference when you get into close combat if you haven't got some decent weapons on you. I did roll 3 attack dice and completely fluffed him because he did have a strength of 4, so he should have maybe done something. And I never used his card as well because I never had time, which is makeshift armour, which he can use an action to increase his save by 1. Maybe I should have done that. That would have given us a 4-up save for the game rather than a 5-up save. So maybe
For the game?
Yeah, it retains it for the game.
Oh yeah. You should. I guess you do that. You should do that firstly.
Yeah, but if I roll a 1 for my save before modifiers, then I have to discard it.
Oh,
so
okay.
so it's still not bad.
No, it's pretty good.
But that was I messed up a little bit. I didn't realise that this is possibly one of the worst boards to start on because you've only got this one little corridor here.
Yeah.
And this is a double action to get through.
Yeah.
So I was planning on having people, because I thought it was a simple action, jump through and then run up to the barrier, or maybe jump through and just start taking pot shots.
Particularly lose out from that though, because
I did all right in the end.
Killed, well, funny enough, you took 2 down really quickly, but then really struggled to kill them. Actually, finished them off.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I couldn't really capitalise on them because one of them was seriously injured at one point, but I couldn't get near him to sort of deliver the coup de grace.
I was quite lucky that this little square exists.
Yeah, because you could literally run a bit, grab the token, and run back again.
Yeah.
I mean, this game just drives me mad. I really enjoy playing it, but at the same time, there's just so many rules and so many keywords, and then some of the keywords don't seem to link to anything and don't seem to make sense. I mean, the toxin was
the toxin's a bit confusing. If anybody's got any comments on the toxin, do put them in the comments because we found multiple different rules, 2 different rules for them.
Yes.
And we're not quite sure which is the one we're meant to be playing.
I think we played it right. I do think we played it right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, and you've not only got the toxin rule, you've got the grav weapon as well, and you've got the photon grenade thing.
Yeah.
They're all, instead of roll to wound.
I've got a web gauntlet as well.
Oh, wish I could have seen that one.
Yeah, I was thinking of charging at the end, but I didn't. I have literally no idea how to play this game.
No, neither do I.
But it's hilarious fun, and I feel like tactically I didn't make the sound decisions, but it's just far more fun to just get out in the open and shoot things.
And it's just, sometimes it's just fun to go, you know what, I'm just going to charge blindly across here, or I'm just going to stand over there and spray bullets at you. And the thing I like about this over Underworlds is when we play Underworlds, there's at least some expectation that we know what we're doing there, and so that we should be making some kind of sensible choices.
Exactly. It doesn't matter if you don't make a sensible choice in this game.
Yeah.
In fact, it's almost like you should do because it's meant to be fun.
Yes, this is more of a storytelling, cinematic kind of thing. So there's definitely that element of it.
The people involved would make bad decisions, I think.
Yeah, definitely. There's also that element that neither of us know what the other person's fighters have, what their capabilities are, what weapons they've got, which is also a bit more real because if these gangs just
make
come
yours up.
Well, but if these gangs just sort of bumped into each other in the middle of the Underhive, they wouldn't go, one of the guys is going to have a gravitational gun, we should go after him first. It would just be like spray bullets at whoever's the closest. And the Necromunda rules do dictate that to an extent, that you have to shoot the closest person. But even so, you could still play the game in a way that you could manoeuvre your fighters to ensure that you were going to hit the fighter you wanted.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that because we don't have that level of knowledge, it doesn't influence our game at all.
Not really. No, I mean, I kind of felt like I ought to go with the guy with the giant crossbow missile thing. But yeah, other than that, I didn't really know what to do. Or what I find interesting, and it's kind of typified by the death of your leader at the end, is that sometimes just the lowliest fighter could just screw up your plans by just pinning somebody, so you can't then do the double action you wanted to do, and just by hitting. But then the people who are supposed to be your kind of elite troops could just screw up. I mean, my leader, I don't think did very much. And actually Ed killed somebody by doing a coup de grace. Ed is one of my weaker fighters.
Yeah, and I think your boss shot.
He just shot, but he didn't wound anybody.
I think he kept taking Crouton off his feet a couple of times, but that was about it.
Yeah, so interesting. I find that slightly frustrating when players like you, and you must do, because it happened to you a few times where you hit and then you don't wound, or you do a wound, but it only does a flesh wound, so it pins them, but effectively does nothing until later in the game.
Yeah,
when they do die. But it's interesting how you think. I've made a mistake a couple of times. Certainly in the last game, you think, okay, I'm going to shoot that person, they'll be down, and then that's going to leave the board open. And actually, of course, they just take a flesh wound, and they're not down. They get back up again and shoot you and kill you.
The one tricky thing I do have in this game is obviously because we don't have the walls. Is sometimes you forget about lines of sight, and this has this massive open area in the middle.
I definitely did that. Yes, there were a couple of times. I had the opposite way around, where I thought I could shoot you and then discovered that I was behind a wall.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, it would be good to get the walls. I guess that's something we could do. We keep talking about it.
We've got a few other things to do first, but let us know, everyone at home, what you think. Should we get some of the walls, some of the scenery for this?
I mean, I would love to build a proper table for this game, but I just think it's beyond my A, modelling capability, and B, time capabilities.
Time definitely. I mean, if you made a proper Necromunda board, I mean, we have all the shadow. I can't remember what it's called now. Shadow Armageddon stuff. We've got tons of that. Yeah. All that scenery. We've got the scenery from the 40k box and Kill Team and stuff. So we've got tons and tons of terrain. Yeah. So we could probably make a very nice built-up board. That would make it a right pain to record, though. I think we'd have to
get cameras mounted on each of the men.
Just little GoPros stuck on all their heads.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
We would possibly.
In fact, these guys have effectively got them already.
Anybody know a marketplace where we can get some really tiny cameras? That'd be aces. But maybe we'd have to go hand cam in that situation. But a lot of people do hand cam, and maybe that wouldn't be so problematic for this game.
Pete and I have this eternal debate. Pete wants to move to hand cameras, and I'm like, but it'll be wobbly.
It might be a bit wobbly, maybe a bit.
Maybe we could do 50-50. So we have the ham cam, and then we have a solid one too. So when we forget or it's too wobbly, you can just cut to the solid one and make it as wide as possible. You
could, but the problem you'll have is trying to capture enough of the table and making it all visible enough.
Well, yeah, we'll have to just get a 360 panoramic.
Well, I guess we've got to do what we've got to do. It's just the way it goes.
For our once a month game of Necromunda.
Exactly, yeah. If we get another 4K cams and we set them all up around the board, all on a quarter each, then we'll have it all covered. And
you need something to process that video for input as well.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. It's a refreshing change from Underworlds. It's just really fun, and I think it doesn't matter too much yet if I get beaten, but the games are very close.
I think this is the first. Well, this is technically a draw. This game, isn't it? And the first two games you won on. So
well, I think it was very lucky. I think if I did win.
I think it's just because we misread a couple of rules.
Yeah.
But I think also the Escher might outgun the Goliaths a little bit because of the poisons and the toxins and stuff. I don't honestly know.
What's quite nice about this game, if it is going badly, you can just say, right, I'm going to quit.
Just going to bottle.
I'm just going to bottle on it, and then it's okay. You said there was an implication for reputation, but you can finish, because what I don't like about Underworlds, and we had a patron game recently where it starts to go south, and there's nothing you can do about it. You just kind of have to sit there while your opponent just beats you to a sticky, bloody pulp.
Technically, we probably could in that situation as well. If you were in a tournament, you could possibly turn around to the other person and say, just score your glory for what you're doing, and then we'll call it
I'd never
quits.
do that in a actual tournament. But I wouldn't get so salty about it either.
No, well, there is that. But if you were playing against somebody else in a regular game and you knew it was over by the end of round 2, you just start again, wouldn't you?
Probably,
you just
you
pack
probably
up and try
would.
again.
You would. Well,
But I like the fact that in future games we've got people that are injured now, and that could make differences, and all that kind of stuff will start to make a difference. And we will be starting a Necromunda campaign soon as well. So
yeah, it's going to be a 4-way game because we're going to. I'm going to play the Escher and the Delaque.
Yep.
Pete's playing Cawdor and Goliath, I guess.
Yes, and I'm going to try and not buy Orlocks.
Secretly painting up some Orlocks.
I would love to, but I haven't got the time for that at the moment. So we'll be doing that, and then we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll introduce the other warbands a little later on down the line if we enjoy it and people enjoy watching.
I'd love to do a Gene Stealer cult one, I really would, but
that would be aces, I think. I'd love to do a Chaos cult one as well.
I would love to basically just leave my family and just have, and still have the income and just have all day to make Necromunda warbands, and some of the scratch built scenery that people in the groups make are just amazing.
It is awesome.
It's such a lovely
spend all day making terrain and recording
maybe
bat
we
reps
could
and
kidnap
painting.
your leader. Isn't your Reverend Rob? Isn't that
Rob?
your leader?
Yep.
Who's heavily into his Necromunda. Maybe we could just kidnap him, keep him in the garage, and force him to paint us and make us scenery.
Pay him with bacon sandwiches and biscuit tea.
Well, I wasn't going to do that. I was going to pay him by not beating him. But if you like, bacon sandwiches works for me.
Well, at some point in the future, when the COVID craziness dies down, Rob is going to have to come along because he does have a big mountain of awesome-looking terrain, and he's going to have to
bury him in the garden.
Yeah. No, officer, we don't know where he went after he left here at midnight.
But nobody saw him leave.
Yeah.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Anyway, that invitation is still open, Rob.
Just give us a call anytime.
Yeah.
And we'll see you soon in the Underhive, or maybe the Beast Grave.
Bye.